What's up, boys and girls? Hope y'all are doing good. Yeah, trade recap for the day. Close up everything I was looking at. Oh crap! Whoops. All right, though. Trade review. I actually took two winners, bro. I'm up 5% on the day, and I passed phase one of my accounts today. First trade I took was on Neuro JPY. So we're gonna look at this first. Here we go. After the terrible trade I took yesterday, market gave me an opportunity and I took it, bro. Excuse me. So yeah, why did I take this trade? As you can see, we had our supply, we had our liquidity here, we got our breakout structure. Damn, everything's crossing. I'll show you these later. Yeah, I still have time. We're gonna look at those later. Two swing trades I'm looking at potentially on the 30-minute. But yeah, we had our push down from our supply, retrace, made our liquidity here, came down, briefly went up, but overall still kept with the trend bearish. And we had such a beautiful retrace. Bro, when you have a retrace like this, a price has to go back. Did you get it? It has to. Well, technically speaking, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to do anything. It's gonna do whatever it wants, but it's more likely to go back when you have a nice ride up like this. A clean ride up. Excuse me. So yeah, then about the entry, you see the tap wasn't the best, and I don't like to have to take trades where you have to zoom in like hell just check if the trade tapped. But so normally I wouldn't take a trade like this, but the retrace was good as hell. This retrace was amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna take this trade. Normally, well, not normally, but technically the way you're supposed to trade the strategies, you target like draw on liquidity. So I guess that would be this. That would actually be a 1 to 5, but that wouldn't have hit. And in my own testing, just a few things I've noticed. Sometimes I can't fully describe it, but I can half the time I can tell when it's gonna happen, whether we're gonna hit the overall target or if we're gonna just like not go all the way. If we're gonna go very close, because this happens a lot, you go very close to the overall target and then yo, I hit my phone, and then price f's off from the zone, so you'd have barely missed. So what I learned is when how do I describe it? Let me get an arrow. Let me recreate the zone. So if you have boom, 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 and boom. If you have yo, it's terrible. Bear with me. If you have price action like this, yeah, you're gonna take your entries somewhere like here, yeah. You get your stop below the pip that tap the zone, and we're saying like let's say like our zone is here, right? This is our liquidity. I would rather target these highs. It's just safer overall, and you see more consistency like that. So, excuse me. That's what I prefer to do. And you can kind of see it's kind of the same thing here. I don't know why this candle did this. Oh, this was CPI this morning, actually. That's what this is about. But yeah, normally I would have been more convicted to target this, but again, I'm not really trying to be greedy. I'm just trying to pass my account. So I took my base hit, my 1 to 3, and I was out. Could have held for 1 to 4, and I see this a lot as well. You can hold some trades. You can, if you get a good setup that you're gonna target a 1 to 3, you could probably hold for a 1 to 4 as well. Get your extra 1%. But is an extra 1% really worth risking losing what would have been a 1 to 3? Not all the time. So again, subjective. It's up to your discretion. But yeah, me personally, I don't take those. So yeah, first trade EU, and what was I saying? Yeah, you see the way this wicked up and down all over the place. I don't like that. I don't want to set my target in, especially the bottom part of this, you know. So yeah, I didn't do that. Next trade was on GU, GJ. I mean, I love GU. GJ 1 to 2, pretty simple stuff. What I personally do, I don't know if there's a rule on this or not. It probably is, honestly, but yeah, it's just my own way of trading, bro. What I do is I take a minimum smallest trade I'm gonna take on the strategy is a 1 to 2, cause the win rate is so ass, bro. You have to take 1 to 2s. You can't be taking 1 to 1s with like a freaking 40% win rate, bro. You're better off taking the two losses, though statistically anyway. What's it? 2 point something losses and then 2.5 losses and then getting your winner overall. You do better. That's just a guess, to be honest, but probably. And I like 1 to 2s. I think I just like 1 to 2s. You know what? Let's leave it at that. I just like 1 to 2s. So this was my trade. Um, Next, drawn liquidity, which would have been this. I wouldn't have targeted this week. I would have targeted this high, but um, this was gonna be less than a 1 to 2, so that means I go for a 1 to 2. My liquidity was here, my break of structure was here, my supply was that. This was a bit of a riskier setup, but I mean it's GJ just as good. Apparently you can take trees that don't look too hot. Let me change the song real quick. Yeah, GJ, you don't really have to wait for setups. It's perfect. As long as you have good technical analysis, you're gonna be good in the the JPY pass. I felt like I sounded weird. That's why I had to repronounce that so many times. But yeah, this was my trade on GJ. Does my screen look yellow? I'm on my. It's 9. No, it's 10. 9:45. I have my eye comfort set to turn on because it's almost time for me to sleep. So yeah, I don't know if my screen would look yellow. Probably not anyway. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so we had a push down. We had quite the big zone, but I don't know. I don't know. I was confident, to be fair. I could chalk it up to intuition, but yeah, just I was pretty strongly convicted about this trade. I was barely in drawdown, barely in drawdown. Came, I came down, went back into drawdown a little bit, and we pushed all the way. Had our liquidity here, our break of structure. Yeah, like there's nothing really nuanced I'd say about this. I just say it's a riskier setup, you know. I don't know what else I can describe about it. I just say you'd have to have a decent technical understanding to spot this trade, you know, and be okay with taking it, seeing as we have all these wicks up and down and all that. Then yeah, I had two alerts. I had one on EU. Yeah, I know EU. My EU alert's already 30 minutes. Oh, that's a beautiful tap. So get rid of this box. Oh, let me show you my funded elite real quick. So yeah, on my this is my 5K. I have a uh 6 10K. I mean, yeah, 10K. I hit my profit target, and yesterday was day 2, like 2 trading days. So I took a I took a really small trade, so I'm waiting for this to. I took a really small trade, made $5, waiting for this trading day to end, and that's gonna be my my what you call it, my P&L. What am I talking about, bro? I need to stop listening to music. I'm just changing the song, by the way. I'm not gonna stop. I love music, twin. Easy, easy to love. I love this song. So yeah, I'm expecting this to go through as like the end of my day and be like, it's gonna be like, yo, uh, your thing is done, right? But like, I'm expecting it to go to my phase two because two says this is my phase one. But whatever. So this, ideally, I like to sleep by 11, but I wouldn't mind waiting to 12 or like 11:30 just in case this stalls out. I'm probably gonna sleep at 12 anyway, cause like I'm already up now. I'm a bit behind schedule. So first potential trade EU 30 minute. I like the setup. I haven't actually marked out most of everything. This is gonna be my liquidity. Holy smokes! 16457. There we go. That's a little bit bend. I have my break of structure over here. Gonna move it a bit up cause I don't want my words to be like chunky. There we go. That's break of structure followed by what do you call this? What liquidity? Sersky. Liquid. Lulu Chan. Yeah, judging by this price action, we go way deep in the zone. We come back, we have this candle. Yeah, it's just been 5 minutes, but still kind of struggling around. It might be turning around, so yeah, that looks good to me. Next one was GC, right? Yeah, yeah. I had an alert go from GC, so I actually like the GC setup more. I mean, the zone's bigger, but I just like the move more. I feel like the liquidity is better. I might be biased. Let me look at it because I just like GC. Yeah, the move is better. It's more pronounced. It's bigger. Whereas this is best for. Look at what going into the candle. I should probably set up like some sell limits down here actually. On the 30 minute, I know we risk minimum 1 to 3s. So what's this? That 4-1, yeah. Okay, so let's say 5-5. Ideally, I'd be targeting like 1 to 3 there. Or let's look at GC. We're gonna decide what's more likely to happen. Yeah, see, I'd be more inclined to take the GC trade. Boom. Let's say stop loss would be something like this. Yeah, see, GC. I guess that's why I like it more. Even if the zone is kind of ugly, I wouldn't target this because it's one candle. I mean, if we stalled around for a long time at the zone, if we took long to get away from it, then I would target this. But seeing as I'm about to sleep, if this taps and gives an entry, I'm just gonna target this overall, sleep on it. Same with EU, and yeah, let's see what happens by 10 to 11 p.m. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, boys, and yeah. So we had our winner on GJ, 5 minute. Had our winner on GJ, and we had our winner on EJ. Beautiful day, bro. I'm so happy. I'm genuinely so happy, bro. How old am I? 19 this year. 4 years in the making, bro. Might lose it, but this is real progress, bro. It's nice to see progress. Um, I will say though, I was really, really, really excited about this trade. You know, like I was so after my EU trade, yeah, I was so hyped up, bro. And like I didn't realize I cared about it that much. Okay, granted, I feel like it's okay to care about your trades, but you need to know how to manage your position. Excuse me. And for me, what that looks like is not touching the position at all. Mid trade, I was considering moving my TPs up. Like when I got very close to hitting my take profit, yeah, I wanted to actually move my TPs even further, but I was like, nah, bruh, nope. Set and forget. Set and forget. That's the type of trading I like to do because I can't trust myself, you know. Once I see the money going up and down, I'm thinking from a whole different point of view. I'm thinking different things. So yeah, you have to know how you trade as a person. You have to know the type of person. Yeah, you have to know the way you're gonna react to seeing certain things, and you prepare your trading accordingly. Uh, who the hell is John Arthurs? John Arthur sending me an email. Strange. If money talks, then why the man that's speaking still? I hate you and them doing the thing. Nah, babe, we're just speaking still. Whew. Um, yeah, like I got really excited. That was my EJ trade. Then I was lying down on my bed. I was just chilling. I was just chilling. Then I got an alert that GJ had tapped trade alert. I was like, damn. Came to my computer. I don't like to trade if I'm away from my computer. I will if I have to, but if I have access to my computer, I'm not gonna use my phone. I feel like I perform worse on my phone. That's like just some confirmation bias, to be honest, because I mean, I've taken bad trades while trading from my phone. Granted, I took those trades when, like, I literally just wake up, I do some analysis on TradingView on my phone, and then I take a trade. So that's probably confirmation bias, but it's just something about using a laptop that makes me feel more confident about my analysis. So, me personally, that's what I do. But yeah, I was on my bed, came to my laptop, saw GG, and I was like, yeah, this is an easy one to do. I'm getting in this, bro. I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it. Hitting it. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and GJ hit my 1 to 2. Was I even watching my GJ trade? I don't think I was. Yeah, I just opened my account and I was like, oh damn. Real, if money talks, the why that man that's speaking still, and him and you doing the thing. Nah, babe, we're just speaking still. Oh, but yeah, that's it, bro. Up 5% on the day. If money talks, GC kind of going down. It's EU. EU. EU seems to kind of be reversing. Yeah, I might need to set my limit orders on EU just in case. But yeah, bro. That's gonna be it for the day. Peace and love to you, man, bro. All the best with your trading. If anyone's watching this, bro, like genuinely, I hope you succeed, fam. Good luck, fam. That's gonna be it for me. Done for the day. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Stranger Things.